Hi everyone, my name is Julio, and I'm an interpreter here at Hollister Hills State Vehicular Recreation Area. For the month of November, we thought it'd be fun to share some easy recipes and share some helmet safety tips while doing it. So the recipe we're going to do today is called baked apple slices. It's really easy. It takes some apples, butter, cinnamon, brown sugar, some Pam, a knife and a cutting board, and some aluminum foil to get this recipe done. So the basis of the recipe is quite easy. You're going to take your apple. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut our apples. Now I'm using Granny Smith because it's what I had. You can use whatever apple you have at home or that you bring with you when you go on your camping adventure. Now we're going to quarter these and then we're just going to slice them. Because these are kind of small, I'm just slicing them in half for each quarter. So I'm going to have 8 slices all together. But depending on the size, you can either have a little more, or if you want to have them thinner, you can slice them thinner and have more slices, or if you want them thicker, you can slice them thicker and have less slices. All up to you. So once we have our apples sliced, we're going to go ahead and grab our cinnamon, and we're going to sprinkle some cinnamon in here. And again, this is really up to you. Measurements are going to be by the eye. We're going to add some sugar. This is brown sugar. You can also use granulated white sugar or stevia or any other sugar that you like. So you're gonna go ahead and mix that together. Spray your sheet of aluminum foil with some Pam. Dump it all on here. And then you're gonna take some butter, and this is gonna help the sugar caramelize and get nice and sweet and all over those apple slices. And now we're just going to take the corners. We're going to roll them up, bring in the other sides, and kind of crimp and pinch it all together. And then we're just going to add it onto our grill. You can put this in the oven. You can also put it on an open fire. It's all up to you. But while that's baking, we're going to talk a little bit about some helmet safety. So helmets do a number of good things for us. They help protect our head when we're out riding if we ever get into an accident. But do you guys know what or how a helmet actually works? Well, the outer shell of a helmet actually helps to spread the force of impact along a wider surface, while the inner portion of the helmet, which is here the white foam, this helps to absorb the impact energy when you get in an accident. This foam layer is actually made up of a whole bunch of little air pockets that compress when you get in an accident. So once those air pockets are compressed, you can't uncompress them. Think of it like bubble wrap. Once you pop the bubble wrap, you can't unpop it. And so if you try to wrap something that's in a sheet of bubble wrap that's been unpopped, it doesn't do its job anymore. It can't help protect it. This foam is very similar to that. One of the easiest things you can do to help protect your head is actually strapping on your helmet. So to do this, you're going to take your strap and you're going to go through both D-rings. Then you're going to take the first D-ring and thread it through that one, and then you can go ahead and tighten it to fit underneath your chin. Now for those of us who would like to a little hack, you can always unloosen the strap as much as possible, pull it to the front, and then you can take your helmet off. And then vice versa, you can always, before you put your helmet on, strap it, pull it, loosen it up all the way, pull it to the front, put it on, and then you're able to pull the strap underneath your chin and tighten it into place. Now, let's go ahead and look at those finished apples and see how they turned out. thanks for watching. I hope you guys stay tuned and follow the series for the rest of the month of November. Have a good one, you guys.